All right. Hello. Hello. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good gloam, good morning, good 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 dusk. We talked about this. I don't know how I feel about saying good dusk. I I think maybe it's okay to say. It doesn't feel right though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's something about some times of day that feel okay and other times of day that don't feel like you're supposed to say it like that. Anyway, hello. Welcome on in. Deadly, I just realized I opened my chat late, so I did not see Deadly GG on first. The alerts weren't showing in chat. Deadly GG on first. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Minish, who is giving me sus eyes for some reason.
Maybe because someone else took first.
Could be that. It could be because I did the notification late. I was in the middle of responding to someone on Discord when I hit the start streaming button, so it took me a little bit to actually send the Discord notification. So it could be that. Um, I don't know. Hello, Bjorto. Bjorto, I hope you've been doing well this week. Yes, we've been doing demos. We've been taking a break from our getting that last bit of Silk Song to do demos while they're here. I'll go back. Why isn't the hold on? This isn't launching. I launched a game and it's not starting yet. Um. Anyway, Lorgan, hello. V, hello. I hope you all are doing well. I will say good morning any time of day. That's valid. I mean, my thinking is like in all reality, it shouldn't matter. Like the idea of, like good morning or something is like a greeting. And honestly, the time of day for a greeting is really irrelevant. Like I don't I don't think it should actually matter what the time of day is when you give the greeting, right? So, I don't know. I don't care. Um hold on 1 second. I'm going to give you a boy B cam for a brief moment while I fix this. Okay, that's kind of loud. Hold on. 1 second. We gotta go. Where's my volume? Oh, we don't have a volume option. Hold on. Oh god, we don't have any settings. Oh, terrible. One moment. Okay. Oh no, that means I can't change it from full screen. Oh. Okay, hold on. We have some sort of progress. Wait. It is letting me resize the window. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. One moment. We gotta get this all. That's at a normal size. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Hold. Hold. That looks like a normal window size. Okay. All right. Um. Goodness. a menu screen without, like, a main menu screen with no options, you hate to see it. I don't, like, try to complain about every game. I feel like it may come across that I complain about every game. And this is something that I try not to do, like, in life. Like, there's a lot of things to criticize, because it's really easy as a human to comment on the negative of a thing. But, like, there are positives to things. And I don't mean to always just sound like I'm being critical and just, like, shitting on everything. I do wish that there would be an options menu. There are, like, some things that I want everything to have. I think everything should have certain things. I think every game should start in windowed versus full screen. Again, I've gone over that a million times. There's just way more benefits to that. I think every game should start on a main menu. I don't think games should just jump into gameplay. There's too many issues with that. I think there should be settings right off the bat. I think that settings by default should always be not 100% to their things. Anyway. Constants. I need to update stream title and stuff. We're going to start with Constants, which I believe both Minish and Mika recommended, unless I'm mixing games up. You had... Wow! They both had fun with it, yeah. I will, as a praise, I was just talking about, like, I try not to just, be negative at the things. As a praise, I can click away from this game. And the music is still playing. Which, with demos, I feel like so many of them don't do that. Like, that is top tier good marks. Also, a lot of the games that I've played in the last couple of years, if they don't have a way for me to, like, normally, like, make them windowed, I can do the Alt-Enter trick to usually, like, make them windowed, but most of them, for some reason, are set so you can't drag the window. They don't have, like, a draggable window handles. This game, I can drag it. So, even though I wasn't given an options menu to fix this, it isn't, like, blocking me from setting it the way I want it. So, like, that's really good. I appreciate that. Yeah, the window border grips. That was one of the big issues I have with Ballionaire, which I don't know if it's fixed yet. I keep meaning to, like, go check again now that the game's been out for a while, but, like, Ballionaire, I could not set to a size that I liked, and it was really, really annoying to me. Let me go update some stream things, 1 second. Alright, Eagle Eyes! Hello, Eagle Eyes. I hope you're doing well today. You reacted to the buy loot post with an Archie pleading emote. What do you mean by this? Minish. I think it's very clear what I mean by this. What I mean is, I really want buy loop Archie. And I'm hoping that is, like, an idea that you're gonna do. I would love buy loop Archie. Buy loop Archie would be so good. Alright. Well, I mean, the first thing you're gonna have to do is come up with randomly generated puzzles. I think that's obvious. Once you implement, Etty might be able to help you with that. You could implement a thing for randomly generating the puzzles, and then you're gonna have to have an overworld hub thing, not like a big walk around hub, but I mean like a menu, and then if you don't have a certain symbol, you can't go down certain paths, and then at the end of each path you have something. I don't know. You make it work. I believe in you. Yeah, so once the level hub's made, make sure the level hub is gated in some way. So that, you know, they have like, again, the vanilla game, these gates don't actually exist. But like for Archie, you know, if you don't have a symbol, like basically, I'm just imagining it working the same way as the Witness does. Because, you know, there's a similarity there. Well, like I'm saying in the vanilla game, there wouldn't be, you don't know, that's true. You so right. I don't know your plans. I apologize. I'm sorry. I meant, I guess, that I was picturing like a standard puzzle game hub, like 2D puzzle game hub, where there wouldn't be like locks on things. But I suppose there's no reason there can't be. All right, we're gonna click the start button. I do like the little poofs that are going around to highlight which thing. That's pretty fun. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Look at that cat. Look at that pet. Look at that cat get pet. Ooh, we moving. Ooh, this game looks pretty. Alright. I tried to, like, Pogo. I don't have Pogo. Ooh, I do have a dash, and I like the feel of this dash. Okay, so this dash does not feel like a normal dash, because we're kind of, like, stuck in it. I don't know how to describe that. Like, so we go forward, but then, like, it slows at the end, right? I don't know if you can see that. Like, we do a quick dash forward, but at the very end, it almost feels like we stall for a moment. It's very subtle. I like it though. It's oh. We're a Splatoon. We are a Splatoon. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Can you scruff them against the grain? What the heck, V? We will not be scruffing the cats nor against the grain. It's terrible. End result definitely won't be linear like the Jam version. Oh, that's very exciting. See, now, Minish, I'm like imagining that that, you know how you were saying you were getting in the mood to do like a platformy thing again after playing Tori? Now my brain is imagining you like doing like the Taiji route, like doing some sort of explorable world with by-loop action. God, I would love another Taiji. Taiji's so good. If you are familiar with The Witness in any capacity, and you have not played Taiji, you should. It's such a good game. A month late, but have you played Repo? Yes. I not a huge Repo fan. I don't know if they fixed the issues with it. Like, it's not a bad game. To be clear, I don't think Repo's bad. Like, I would play it. I think that Repo has some issues with it that are, like, solved in Lethal Company. And, So here's an example. I guess that it in part depends on the group that you're gonna play with. Because in Repo, you're actually incentivized to play really slowly and carefully, and in Lethal Company you aren't because of the time limit. Because of this, like in Repo, rounds last a really long time, and if people die, it's in your interest to very slowly progress before you like resurrect people and stuff. Like, so someone could be dead for a really long time. In Lethal Company, you're never going to be dead more than 20 minutes because, like, a day is 20 minutes. Like, that one problem is just such a big problem, though, that it's led to pretty much every time I've played Lethal.
Or Repo.
Yeah, every time I've played Repo, I just kind of, like, wished it wasn't a problem. It's like a big enough issue to be, like, feel like a big issue. Because if you die early on, it's like, well, I don't know, should I go make dinner? But the problem is, there's a chance you get resurrected very quickly. And so, like, you have to be there because you could get resurrected anytime. You can't actually leave. So you're kind of just stuck. And then, like, you don't have a free cam or anything, so... You know, if they did something like Among Us, you like, have a free cam, don't you? Like, you could just wander around in Among Us, I think. Like, I don't know. There's just something. Or, like, in, what's that game? Peak. In Peak, when you die, you actually become like a supporting character. In Peak, when you die, you can only haunt like the remaining players, but you become able to pass information among players because you can still talk to everyone, and you can see things that the players can't see because you're float away from them a little bit. So like, I think Peak actually solves that issue really well, because you can be dead the same amount of time in Peak. Like, in Peak, you could be dead a very long time. But it doesn't feel terrible, because in Peak, you're still kind of, like...
Playing.
You're still playing with the people. Yeah, you're still, like, with them. Like, I think Peak... So, like, one of the benefits of Repo is to not have the time limit. Because, like... You know, like, that's something that draws people. If you don't like the time limit of Lethal Company, then Repo might be your jam. But the not having the time limit is, like, a really big issue. Like, it sounds good just on the box, and then you realize it's a real big problem. So I think Peak actually solved that really well. Peak doesn't have I guess Peak technically has a time limit, but that technically has a time limit aside... Like, Peak found a really good way to make it so it's not a huge punishment to be dead. Yeah. This is the same problem Battle Royales had to solve. How do we deal with a lot of the game is not playing? Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, pre-modern Battle Royale...
With the battlefield shrinking.
Yeah, but Bjorto was saying, the thing is, once you die in it, you're dead until the next round.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
because that's what we're talking about. So, pre-modern Battle Royale, a big thing was just spectating. You know, if you played a lot of team-based shooters and stuff, when you're dead, you might be down for like 30 seconds, but you could spectate people, and so the spectating's kind of fun, but like, you know, again, if you were going to be spectating people for 15 minutes or something, that's not going to be fun. So yeah, you kind of need like an activity. Like, you need to be doing something. Like, it's just people aren't going to have fun if they don't feel like they're playing a game when they're playing a game. And skill issue or not, like, you could die early on to lots of things. So, like, yeah, like, need something. Your group's been playing, like, Peak. Oh, playing in a Discord call? That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, doing a repo with Discord, I could see that, like, kind of getting around the issue of, I was bamboozled! That was a fake platform! Can you believe they bamboozled me? Bjorto, have you played much Silksong? I know the last time I talked to you, you'd mentioned that you had been playing it. But, like, it was mostly while, like, doing traveling and stuff, so I don't know if you played too much. I know, we did get bamboozled. They're very rude. Ismoil! I hope you're doing well today. Oh, that's a fun little enemy. I like the floatiness of this game. I don't normally, like, love, like, floatiness, like 2D side-scroller floatiness. I don't really like 2D Mario games that much because the kind of floatiness of Mario doesn't feel good to me. But there is something about the way this character kind of floats that feels good. Like, I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe because the actual jumping isn't floaty. It's kind of like a, not a heavy jump, but the regular jumping isn't like, you know, it's got some good like pop, but then you'd fall not too long. I don't know. It's good. Ow! 18 hours and the world is finally really opened up. Nice. Repo's taken over my brain enough that I'm playing it solo until I get too much spooked. Yeah, I should probably try solo Repo at one point. I'm curious as to how that would feel. But also, there's a lot of like multiplayer-centric games that, like, if I'm going to play them, I want to play a multiplayer for the most part, because I've got so many solo games to play.
Yeah, it's like, if you can play it with people, why not?
Mm-hmm. Bert! Oh my god, it's Bert. Oh my god, we found Bert. Holy shit. Holy shoot. Oh, hello there. Nice to see a friendly face. My name's Bert. And wait a second. Do we know each other? You seem awfully familiar. Oh! Your hair! I found you! I was told to send anyone with purple hair to the foundry. They're having issues with their pipes, I think. Just continue this path to the right. It leads straight to the foundry. If you ever get lost, you can always open your mini-map with right button. Good luck, and be careful, please. There are some mean robots ahead. Now, how do I get out of here? Okay. Interesting choice that they put map on R3. I suppose it works. Oh. Right. We got an arena. Luckily, we have been trained on arenas. Oh, that was interesting. They did like a backwards hit. Ow. Oh, we can go through the thorns. Ooh. Demo blocked. Oop. Oh. We are now corrupted. Oh. Okay. I don't want to be corrupted. Ow. Oh. What? What? Oh. We've got a precision brush. Precision brush attacks have a small chance to hit for critical. Oh. Oh, we need a shrine. Oh, okay. Okay, well, once we find a shrine... Ho, ho, ho. Owie. 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 Why are we killing slinkies? You can't just ask these kinds of questions. I don't have answers to them. Interesting that there's like a gap right here. Sus. Oh. Robert. Hello there, fellow traveler. The name's Robert, a roaming photographer extraordinaire. I capture memories of all the places I visit. You might even call me a journalist. Ha ha. It's Robert the Robert. So what kind of camera do you use? I do not. What do you mean you do not have a camera? This is a travesty. Blasphemy, even. How would anyone remember a place if they ever wanted to revisit it? Luckily for you, I always carry a few extras. Here, take this one. Look, it's even loaded with a few snapshots. We got a camera. Why don't you give this bad boy a try and capture us in this room? Just press this button. Oh, we'll save it. Oh. We got that picture. Oh, what a good picture. How do I look at my other pictures? Oh. Ah. Right. 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 Oh. Where are the other snapshots, though? Okay, so there's that snapshot, but how do I... Where are the other... You literally said there's multiple snapshots and you won't show them to me. Wait. Are they all types of Bert? That would be very funny if we find, like, a Bob. I wasn't expecting you to nail it on the first try. Oh. And, do you see that light stone? As long as you hold on to the snapshot, you'll always remember where it was. Don't worry about your snapshots, they're reusable. When you delete one, you can use it again. Now get up there and capture the world. Oh, cute. Every now and then we just, like, stop. Oh, don't hit cube. Understood. Understood. Got it. Cube not for hitting. Oh. I don't love that. I guess it's kind of true in this spot too, but like the background almost looks like it's continuation of the platform. Like I don't really understand what the point of that was. Oh. Okay. What do we got there? Oh, get painted. Paint stab. Thrust your painted brush to damage enemies and temporarily remove corruption. Can be used horizontally and vertically. Okay. Press B to perform the paint stab. Oh, paint stab. All right. We can go down there, but what? Hold on. But I want the. Hold on. I want the thing. Oh, I can't go back here. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. One of these. Hot piece collected! Collect 3 pieces to increase max health. Oh. Ah oui. We did the thing. Panther, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Also, I don't think I said hi, Panther. Hello, Panther. Hope you're doing well today. I have some delicious peach cream water today. Whoa. What's that? Inspirations. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, we can... Oh. 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 Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Earl? Doing fine. Excellent. Peach cream water. Very good. I'm a big fan of it. Oh, hello, milady. Did Bert send you here? I knew I could rely on that bubbly gentleman. Pardon my forwardness on this matter, but these are desperate times. Our main elevator has been broken for quite a while now. To repair it, the pipes have to be filled with paint again. You seem to be quite experienced in the matter. Do you think you could take a look at the leak? Eureka! You are a godsend. Thank you so much. Just follow the pipes. Sooner or later, you should find the issue. Report back to me when you find anything. Pipes, got it. We don't question why things in the world are paint powered. You just have to accept it. Oh. Paint flask collected. I don't even know if there was supposed to be a tell there. I just very, very coincidentally jumped there. Alright. We go this way. Yep, we go this way. Alright, so now we do this. Wait, do that. Okay. Alright. We don't get bamboozled. Oh. Hey. Hey! Don't try and punch me. Okay. So we have 2 directions we can go, because we can go here. Or we can go here. I feel like this other way looks like it's hidden, so we're gonna go this way first. This looks... Oh, well then. Rude. So wait, can I just disable this? Yes, I can. Interesting. Interesting that there's like a saw blade effect that I can just, you know, like remove. Like, what if hazards in more games could just be disabled? That's fucked up. You know what? That's on me. It never occurred to me that they would hide something behind that. That was cute. That was cute. Okay, I like this. So this is telling you, if you hadn't figured out that you could disable these, this is telling you, by the way, you're gonna need to disable these sometimes. You can't have a shield. Ow! Owie! No! What am I supposed to do about you? Stop it. I don't like that. I don't like that he, like, I don't know how you're supposed to deal with that dude in that hallway. Maybe I could have, like, dove under him. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. We got photos. Nah. Ow. Okay, but he just turns around. Ow. No. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's two thingies. I didn't do it. Boom. I drank some paint. Yum, yum.
Glug.
Yum, yum. Oh, what? There's three? Hold on. Hey. Okay, there's a third one. There we go. Game's like, excuse me. You've used too much paint. Got him with the old object permanence. Classic. Both ways look like they could be the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, you're an enemy. Owie! Ow, ow, stop hurting me. Don't you know I do the hurting? Gosh, they're very rude around here. Oh, but what's the other way? Oh no. I keep not knowing what's the other way over and over again. Oh no, another enemy! We're really low on health right now. That's not good. I see that. I see you. Oh. Oh god. Okay. Well, hold on. What was the last one to get in there? Because you look like you go through. Okay. Oh, though. I get health from pots. Oh. Okay, you go very far away. You're very quick. Okay, so you. Okay, got it. Okay, we didn't time that very well. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's definitely doable that way. I don't think we need to take the long way, yeah. Oh! Okay, well... You know, whoever designed this really did not consider how much it would be terrible to have platforms that went into, like, spiked gears. I don't understand what the design philosophy to this was, other than pain. Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna want to commission a moving section for you. Alright, and now here's what I want. I want spinning platforms. Can you do that? Good, you can. Alright. Now, I want them to go into, like, spiked gears. No. I don't... Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. You're saying that would be bad, but no, I want that. Like, picture this. If somebody stands on this platform, they'll just get hit with a spiked gear. Yeah, I really love that idea. Oh, goodness gracious. A spiked gear to the face. Ho ho ho! Love it. After that, can they have to go into another one that also, like, this one similarly has the same spiked gear problem? Yeah. Okay, and now, I want them to need to jump onto a platform, and on the platform, I want corruption. No, not like a businessman, like a physical, literal corruption. Yeah, I don't care how you make it work. Just make it work. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Like, oh god, oh, just thinking about it's making my heart fill with either joy or, like, I don't know. Maybe it's heartburn. Maybe it's heartburn. I really mix the two up. Could be a lot of cholesterol going on right now. The Pale King Saw Blade Fetish. A path of pain, yeah. Nope. Interestingly, falling doesn't seem to actually be, like, I don't lose health from this. I lose health if I touch the gears, but not from falling. Yep. Oh, it's the god of beavers. It's an entire deity just for beavers. Welcome on in, God of Beavers and Raiders. I hope you're doing so well tonight. I hope that the Pokemon went well. I hope that you ate every Pokemon that you wanted. How'd it go? How'd it go? Torterra! Oh my god, it's a Torterra raid. I love Torterra. Does this mean you caught a Torterra? I hope you caught a Torterra. Oh, this is bad. For those coming in that don't know me, I am Dwarfloot, aka Dwarf, aka Ryan. You can refer to me however you wish. My favorite Pokemon's Torterra. You probably didn't know that. I'm guessing that Torterra raid is like pure coincidence. Oh, heck. We're playing demos. Ah, we're dead. But yeah, I hope the rest of your stream went well. I'm not gonna be going like too late. I do work over the weekends, so I can't stay up too late. I do think I might switch games because I do want to play like a second game tonight. This game is cute though. I could see playing this. This was like a little paint, like Splatoon as a Metroidvania is what it feels like. And honestly, we can choose where we respawn. We can choose to spawn in the same room, but the puppet's curse befalls us? What does that even mean? I don't know what the puppet's curse means. Nope. Huh. Yeah, this game is very pretty. Like, honestly, it's a very pleasant game. It feels pretty good. We got this kind of funky, like, very negative. So there's these spike gears, and these platforms go into the spike gears, which, I don't know, for being the first area, that's kind of intense. This makes me feel like this game probably has a lot of, like, difficult precision platforming in it. Because, like, this is a pretty, I feel like, challenging platforming section to put at the very beginning of the game, unless you're trying to, like, say, hey, it's gonna be difficult platforming. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Keep an eye on the door for your room for the next while. I genuinely have like a fear of puppets. Like mannequin, like, I don't know, the humans. I'm not a fan of any of the horror things that tend to be like puppet or mannequin or doll, like, does a thing, does a murdering or whatever. Not my jam. I mean, I don't really like horror as a genre. Like, I'm not a big horror fan, but especially not like a mannequin-y puppet person. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I don't understand why this area is so rude. Like, why did they have to make these go into spikes? That just feels like such an unnecessary extra thing to do. Observation? I don't know what observation duty is. I assume that's a game. Never heard of it, though. Ow! I forgot. The wrong button. We have two attack buttons. One attack button disables stuff that looks like that, and the other attack button makes me take damage from stuff like that. So, you know. Huh. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nope. Whoop. Okay. We got you. We got you. We got you. Oh, no. Rip. Is it the Walmart? I get the Safeway brand, but, like, the Walmart makes it too. I think they're fundamentally the same thing. The Safeway ones and the Walmart ones are fundamentally the same thing. Okay. It's about to be ad break time in a moment, and I think I'm gonna switch games during that. But this has been a cute game. We did some dying, but that's okay. It's okay. It's been a fun game. This is a game that I'll probably play when it comes out. I don't know, like, if I'll play it right when it comes out. It's not gonna be like, oh my gosh, the moment this comes out, I'm gonna play it. But honestly, challenging Metroidvania that's also very cute and sounds promising to having like unique abilities because they're doing this paint theme, so it's got kind of this, you know, gloopy abilities, and like you can dash through a bunch of stuff from the get-go. Like it's promising for having like a unique experience, which is hard to find in a very saturated genre, you know. I'm gonna put you on cats while we switch genres, switch games. They'll be
I mean,
right
it
back.
could be sweet.
All right, what should we play next? Let's see. What was this? Alright, we are kind of back. I don't seem to have a way to shrink this window, which is a little annoying. I may have to adjust some stuff. Full screen window. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, well then I need to move chat. One moment. There we go. Okay, we can see chat again. So this game, I don't remember. So I downloaded a lot of games. I don't remember most of what I downloaded. But I think this game is like a parkour-y game. I think it was like a move, do a moving. So we'll oh, we frozen? When performing consecutive jumps, remember to jump slightly before touching ground to avoid friction. You can hold the jump key if needed. Is this like teaching you how to do basic like bunny hopping in games? I'm pretty sure that's how bunny hopping works, right? I think like literally like Source engines, like this is why you see people like jumping a bunch in a lot of games. Like, I mean, most people kind of figure it out eventually on their own, but that's why it works, because like touching the ground. I do like that you can just hold it in this game. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's restart. You know, let's get a good score. There we go, we got an S. All right, next level. Wall jumps don't make you gain height on ice, unlike concrete. What? Oh. 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 Okay. Boom. Hey! Oh, we could get S. S is what? 3 seconds? Oh, we already did not get S. This is terrible. Okay. Restart. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how you go even faster. Sorry. Oh. Whoop. Nope. Oh god, I hope if backwards is the thing, that's a terrible. I was thinking diagonals. I was gonna try that. Actually, when I was like in the middle of starting to try. Part of me is wondering if it has to do with like bouncing off a wall. Oh. Or you just have to like really make that corner tight? I don't know. You can get the waters at Vaughn's. I've never heard of Vaughn's, but I think everyone should try them. I think they're delicious. Okay. All direction keys gave the same speed even if you press more than once. Terrible. Terrible. Okay. Nope. Oh no, that's a terrible score. Okay. Okay. You know, diagonal movement is supposed to be optimal. I agree. I think you're only saying that because I think that. You don't think that at all. Oh my god. How am I so slow? There's something about turning quickly that I don't know what they want me to do yet. They'll probably teach me, I'm guessing. But like the difference in where we go from ranks is like tiny, which means there's like some optimal movement that I'm just not doing. Is walking floaty? No. So this is walking. Oh my god, I might have just figured it out. I think what it is that I think you can just barely, yeah, not need to bounce. Well, that only gets me a B. That might be part of it though. So you can just barely make that gap without bouncing off the pillar. So there's probably more to it there. But we'll go ahead and see the next level. Don't hesitate to come back to a level. New levels may teach you things. Okay. Ninja gems are not required to finish. To collect them just for fun. Oh. Oh. Boom. Oh. Nope. Doesn't get me on. Get to see so quickly. I just feel like we should be able to get, you know, at least B on each level. Wah. 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 Okay, B. There we go. Friction induced... okay. To keep your momentum on concrete slope, prevent ground friction by jumping as soon as possible. I mean, yeah, that's why we basically just hold it. We did get a B. Yes. Okay. Where's the exit? Oh. go. Can we do better? We got A. Okay, I'll take A. Oh, I got a B before that. I thought I had a C before that. My bad. Oh, there's a thing up there? What? Oh yeah, we're doing the pseudo regalia thing. We're doing the pseudo regalia thing. Excellent. Yes. 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 Gem. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah, get in! Oh, that was bad. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. That's A. Oh, we'll take it. Yeah, we got Chivo. What is this? Ah! Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a sign there. Jumper set your velocity to a predefined value. Previous momentum is ignored. Got it. Oh. Okay, we definitely want to bounce off this wall. And then do that. Boop. Alright, boom, we'll take it. Bouncing in the bounce dimension will keep your momentum. Collecting the blue orb will unlock the ice dimension. On ice, chaining jumps is slower than sliding. Oh. But you must finish in the concrete dimension. How do we... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, that's cool.
That's super cool! What? Okay, so hold on. Whoop. Nope. Okay. So we slide, we go up, and then, oh, I fucked it up, but that's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Okay. We slide. Like, I have no idea how to optimally do this, let's be real, but... Okay. Whoop! Okay. Whoop! And then we just do that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tribes Mirror Edge. I know nothing about tribes. But I kind of, I love that. Okay. Collecting green orb unlocks bounce dimension. This dimension allows you to bounce back without losing momentum. Okay. Okay, bounce dimension just seems funny.
Boing.
No, I didn't mean to restart. No! Okay. Okay, bounce dimension. Very powerful. Easy to fuck up in. Okay, can we do better? Can we do bouncier? Whoop. No! No! Whoop. 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 No! This is awkward. Boop. Boop. Nope. No! Boop. There we go. Alright. You can perform an infinite number of wall jumps. We learned this. Oh my gosh. 2 dimension. High speed. High speed plus bounce dimension equals big jump.
Yumps.
Yeah, okay. Boop. Boom. Uh-oh. Whoa. No! Let me out! No, let me out! Let me out! Okay, well that was bad, but you know. Whoop. There we go, that's fine. The Tribe series is multiplayer shooters, originally not like Quake or Unreal, but with big outdoor maps. Famously, there was a bug which allowed frictionless movement, which was codified as just a core part of the gameplay. Amazing. That's very cool. Alright. Well, this was a fun game. I'm a big fan of, like, this style of game. Like, I loved Cluster Truck, and honestly, Cluster Truck was a lot of doing this kind of thing.
Cluster Truck.
Cluster Truck, very fun. I would be curious as to what this game would look like finished. Like, I don't... It's got a lot of menus. Like, these look very, like, kind of default. It kind of feels like a default Unreal Engine-y kind of thing. And... It doesn't feel... It definitely doesn't feel like, I don't know. It feels like they're making levels and they're having fun, and the levels feel good and stuff. It feels like it's missing some stuff for like a game, but that's for like a finished-y game. But I would probably play through this. I'll probably wishlist this and keep an eye on it. I think it would be very fun. Yeah, I think this looks good. Shows people who play surf maps and speedrun. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that this game just starts by saying this is how bunny hopping works, you should be doing this. That's very good. I like the little tutorial things. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see some like big long levels. It was a lot of really short levels that do one movement for the demo, but one of my favorite things in games like that are when you get like a big level, so you have to kind of like plan a route through the level, and I like when there's a lot of variance to that. So I'm gonna keep using Cluster Truck as an example. In Cluster Truck, there's a lot of levels where they set you up for an intended path, and then there's like a side path, but the side path only works if you do some certain movement early on, because otherwise nothing is like in the right spot anymore. Like you have to like do certain things, and there can even be like additional side paths and stuff, or there's just like I love that kind of thing. And you can have one set of movement that you're like, okay, this is how I get through the level and it feels good, and then you can just discover doing movement slightly differently, like interacting with how you bounce off a wall or something a little bit differently, that sets you up in a much better spot and you didn't realize that. Like just stuff like that. I loved I played through Cluster Truck, and then I think when I got like halfway through the game, I just discovered a way of moving better in the game, and I went back to the beginning and replayed like everything before to do that better movement through the levels. I feel like this is the kind of game where I could do that too. The only issue is that these levels, like, the portals are just orbs in the levels. They're not abilities you get. So, if they had been abilities, I think that would be a little different, because, obviously I could be like, oh, I could have been using this ability the whole time or something. Anyway, Bookworm. Hey, Bookworm. How are you doing today? It's going pretty well here. I am probably gonna wrap up. I was gonna play another game, but I'm worried I'll get sucked into it. And I think I should probably call it there to be on the safe, not accidentally stay up too late side. And the game we just played was pretty fun. And I like ending on like a fun note, Yeah, I think I would prefer it just being an ability. Yeah. That is one of the things I liked about Cluster Truck, is that Cluster Truck, you did get movement abilities you could unlock while playing, and then you could use them in any level, but they were like your abilities. But then there was like the leaderboard would say whether or not someone did something with abilities or without abilities, so you could kind of optimally, like, you could get really good scores with no abilities. Yeah, I think the kinetic would be very good if just, instead of putting the orbs in the levels, they just were abilities. Although, I don't know, maybe they have plans for that, because if later in the game they did something with the orbs, like I could imagine a scenario where if you go left, you could take an ice orb, or you could go right to take a bounce orb. And those could lead to two different ways of doing the levels, but it would be unreasonable to get both. That's why I imagine they're doing it, to kind of create that kind of possibility. I don't know if I think that's as fun. It might lead to more like problem solving potentially in later levels, but I don't know if that's as interesting, I guess, is my concern. I might be wrong. The fact that they're doing it as orbs you collect, I feel like means they might have an idea for what they want to do, and I'm, gonna put some trust into them having an idea with this. I have concerns, because I just think it would be better to just be constant abilities and let me figure out that. But you know, there's a whole thing in game design where you need to have restrictions. If you just let people do things all the time, then you get a lot less control over, like, how levels can be. Like, if I always have the ability to go to Ice Dimension, then that means I just always will probably optimally use Ice whenever there's a slope, right? So, by not letting me do that, that means that they can have slopes without me having access to Ice, but they could still put Ice somewhere optionally. Like, there are things they can do by not letting me always have it. By the same token, though, they could just make, like, zones where Ice doesn't work. Like, you know, there could be like, disruptor things or something. I don't know. I'm overthinking it right now. We should find somewhere to go. The salted... Oh! That would be pretty good, having, like, salted circles around areas so you can't use your dimensional magic. That would be good. Yeah, they could also have, like... I was thinking about that, like, just having big ol', like, dimensional rift squares, like, around areas to say this is forced in this dimension. Like, you can't switch what dimension it is. Let's see, who is doing things right now? Colette is still doing some blueprints. Vampy doing some crime scene cleaner. Simo is currently streaming Yuka Replayly. Simo. Simo, why? Like, I don't know. I'm on the group of people that's a little grumpy at Yuka Replayly. I feel like Yuka Replayly at least from the demo they put out either earlier this year or last year, it feels bad. It feels really bad. And I don't know if the game has changed since that demo, but it definitely did not feel like a thing they were doing for the fans of the game. It felt like a thing they were doing because they wanted to re-release the same game instead of updating it, and hope to get more money out of it, which feels really gross. Doing a Silksong double enemy mod playthrough, nice. I hope that is going fun. I've seen a few people doing stuff like the double enemy plus the double damage and stuff. Someone suggested observation. I plan on doing demos again tomorrow, so let me go and download that so I don't forget. We could start tomorrow with that. Is the damage not already double it up? Oh, it's not a demo. I see. Is it a space game? When I search observation, I get a space game. If it's a space game, then I will add it to wishlist. It is, okay. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go to Simo. I may have complaints about Yuka Replayly because, like, I don't know. I think that it felt bad as a thing that's being like sold. I feel like Yuka Replayly should just be an update to the existing game. And if anything, they could do like how Nintendo, did the upgrades for Nintendo Switch games. Do something like that, like make it a DLC for the game that like does a huge improvement on it. If you really need to go with the selling it route. But the like selling it as a whole new game for a game that's not that old and didn't need like a remake, and I don't know, it just feels very bad. Anyway, rights aside, I do love SEMO. SEMO pretty good. I have beef with why do stunt. Yeah, Bjorto, if I have one complaint with Silksong, like above all else, it's that the stunned enemies should not deal damage. If an enemy is literally stunned on the ground, why is me touching them hurting me unless they're like on fire or something? If there's not a reason, don't make them do damage. That doesn't make any sense. I lost too many fights to that. Alright, anyway, it's gonna raid out. Have a good night. Tomorrow, more demos, hopefully starting a little earlier. Alright, goodbye!